twisted like it's stir fry. Whip it in the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry. Whip it in the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry. Whip it in the kitchen.
Hey guys, it was a little different this time. Technically it'll be last month. So last month, me and Jasmine kind of took a couple little trips outside of Michigan, just because it gets real Michigan around here, and you gotta get the fuck out of here sometimes. I personally went to New York. I stayed in Brooklyn. It was really cool. And
I went to Italy, which is tight. I stayed in Milan, which is not tight. It's a little racist out there, you guys. But I mean, the food was good, but it's real different over there. But yeah, we're here to talk about our food experiences because Italy and New York are two huge culinary players in the world.
Ooh, Mecca.
Yeah. So, Wanda, what'd you eat when you was in New York?
Well, when I was in New York, I started, my first night, I went to this pizza spot called Archie's. Now, I feel like I'm pretty okay when it comes to pizza. I do love pizza for the most part, but I'm super kind of picky about it, I guess. But this place, the pizza was very fresh. I only got like 2 toppings, like onion and bacon. It was really good though. Like the cheese was just melty. It was great. Anyway, best pizza ever. And then I went to a brunch spot called Broadstone. That I think was technically in Manhattan, but it's basically like a little bar kitchen. Well, basically bar and kitchen. It kind of reminded me of kind of like a brewery. It was really good. From there, I had this thing called a hangover sandwich. Basically, just like egg, Monterey Jack cheese, some sort of aioli that was really good. On ciabatta, it was amazing. Like very simple sandwich, but like so fucking good. And those fries, bitch. And then the rest of the time, because I am very lazy and very true to myself, I did Uber Eats.
I've always wanted to try that. Do they have that here?
Yeah, they got it here. It's just like a few restaurants though, so it's like that. But there,
I didn't know that.
when I went,
I was on Grubhub.
Yeah, Grubhub.
I do Yelp. What is it? Yelp 24. Every week. Okay, if you sign up for if you sign up for Yelp 24, it's like their food, whatever app
Delivery service.
They send you a coupon every weekend. It's your weekend coupon. It's like 10 to 20% off.
Well, looks like Yelp 24 has a new touchdown.
Well, you have to leave a certain amount of comments to get it? Or
No, they just do it every weekend. Just sign up and they do it every single weekend on like Thursday. I get an email. It's your weekend coupon. I'll leave no comments.
Cheap Eats.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got I think it's called Erie or Irie Caribbean.
Probably
Kitchen.
Irie.
Yeah. Got some jerk chicken. That was pretty good. Kind of sweet, but I really liked it. It was super spicy, and the fucking macaroni and cheese was good.
Where is it, in Brooklyn?
Yeah, it's in Brooklyn. And
Okay.
then,
So I know Brooklyn is known for their Jamaicans, but let me tell you about the best Jamaican spot in New York. It's in the Bronx. It's on about Tremont Avenue. It's real hood, but when I say that is the best Jamaican food I've ever had in my life, the gunga pea soup, stewed chicken, stewed beef. Okay, my grandmother was married to a Jamaican guy her whole life, so that's why I know all this Jamaican food. But girl, the bad part is, God rest, he passed away, and so she won't go back over there. That neighborhood's real questionable sometimes, so I never go. But it's the best. If you go to New York, please. I don't know the name of it. It's on Tremont. It's real small, real dirty looking place actually. But it is the best food I've ever had in my life. Oh my God. And it's real like the, it's really like that, little We Know I'm That video.
We Know I'm That.
Because really, once they run out of shit, you will not get anything else from them. Like if you wanted, rice and peas, and they ain't got it.
We Know I'm That.
But it's the best. I'm sorry. I just wanted to learn from
And then the last place that I got was this place called Punta Cana Restaurant, obviously. So I had, so don't kill me, but this is Mofongo de lo Ganzi. What is that?
I don't understand her handwriting.
So basically, mofongo that has sage sausage in it.
Well, that's some white people Dominican food.
I mean, I wanted to try it
No,
out.
it's not good, but I'm like saying.
It was really good though. I didn't expect it to taste the way it tasted, but it was really good. And then I also had huevos rancheros.
If y'all don't know what mofongo is, it's plantains that are mashed together with garlic and stuff. It's in like kind of lightly fried. It's not like crunchy fried. It's really good. It doesn't sound good. If you Google it, it doesn't look good.
It doesn't look good at all.
It looks like
bread. It honestly looks like bread.
Bread, but it's really good. It's in a lot of like Caribbean food. I know Puerto Rican food has it, Dominican food, probably Cuban too. I'm not sure about like Jamaican, but
A
probably
lot
some
of Latin,
Yeah.
a lot of Latin areas. Oh, amazing. But yes, those were all the little places that I went to for the little weekend that I was there.
What was your favorite?
My favorite, I'd probably have to say Broadstone. Because it was really chill. I just love the atmosphere there. There was live jazz there, but it was like just super cool. And that sandwich, I don't think anybody understands. Like that sandwich was so
A good sandwich is really
good.
life changing.
And the fries were really good. Like they were just like kind of like the skinnier kind of shoestring fries,
I like
but
those.
like they were like, I'm pretty sure they had some sort of garlicky or something. They were really fucking good. But yeah, that was a really cool place. So, sis.
Italy. So I was there for 9 fucking days, which is a really long time.
A lifetime.
Really quite a lifetime of culinary adventures. And me and John went to the same couple places. We did not venture out after a while, so y'all can be real annoyed by the 4 places I gave you. First night we were there, we mistakenly went to like a chain restaurant. We didn't know. How the fuck would I know what's a chain restaurant over there? But it was good. And I had this, what was it called? Rosso Pomaderos. So that, I found out in Italian just means red tomato.
Okay.
Red tomato. I learned Italian while I was there, just like a little bit. It was good though. I had a gnocchi with the red sauce, which I never usually get red sauce. It was delicious. I want to say John had some noodles, like pappardelle noodles, those look like those wide ones.
Yeah, those wide square noodles.
With like a cream and sausage sauce, delicious. And we had this really, really good salted cod appetizer. So it was like fried salted cod, which really didn't sound like that good to me, but it was so amazing. And it had like a little red sauce with capers in it.
Capers, her favorite.
I love capers. They're so good. But my favorite thing from that restaurant was not even the food. They had this peach wine soda.
Explain that.
Peach wine soda. It's really like just kind of carbonated wine that tastes like peach. It was good. Pescicella or something like that. Pescicella. Delicious. And it was like, oh, also a soda is the same price as like a glass of wine. So of course, am I gonna get alcohol or am I gonna get a cup? Come on, but I always got wine over it. Also, if you guys don't know, you have to, if you're in Europe, you have to order water, like a bottle of water, and they charge you for it.
They swear.
Oh my god. I drank so little water here that I think my body died a little bit over there. Oh my god, I was fucking dehydrated. It was awful. But the second day we were there, we stumbled on what I honestly want to say is the best food I've ever had in my life. Hands down. Actually, I'm not going to even talk about that one right now. I'll leave that for the end. I had McDonald's a lot while I was over there, keeping it real. Their McDonald's is real classy, real fancy. They have espresso there.
They have a touchscreen menu.
They had a touchscreen menu. They had a full, like, fucking bakery there, but they do not serve breakfast. No McGriddles. No McMuffins. But it's real childish that they have it on the menu, but it's not available. Italy, what the fuck?
I would have asked for a manager.
Oh my god, you should have. Me and John woke up one day early to get breakfast, and they're like, you want some coffee? No, I don't want no fucking coffee.
I'm like, we can have that, girl.
Girl, it was upsetting.
But I was like the language barrier, where everyone's speaking English.
Everyone speaks English in Italy. They don't let them front. Everyone speaks English. They're like annoyed sometimes by it, but they speak English. A lot of people do.
Because English is easy.
Let's not misspeak. I think that's a very American privilege that we think it's easy. I don't think English is easy at all. But I know a lot of places overseas are required to know English in school. When my parents used to live in Madrid, in Spain, they taught it. It was a requirement in school to know English.
So they didn't have a choice.
So, I mean...
That also sucks, but you know.
Yeah, it's convenient for me, girl. Come on. Also, I had a ton of gelato. I can never have ice cream again because I had gelato in Italy. That shit bang. My favorite flavor was the extra dark chocolate. It took every bit of moisture away from my mouth. That shit's delicious. I love dark chocolate. What else did I have? I can't remember the name of any of these. Oh, also, it's weird because Italy's not super pro-America, but there was a lot of burger places. So I had a burger. I mean, and when I say it was the driest fucking beef I've ever had in my life.
Was that American?
American. So we went to brunch and we had an American brunch, and it was an American themed restaurant. It was themed after New York, and it was fucking the silliest New York things. Like they just had the word Madison Avenue behind it. It was called the Madison. But they made real good drinks. Driest burger I've ever had in my life. So I'm like, I gotta stop fucking doing this. And then, but there was really two cool places that I will say, like, I was like, wow. Me and John kept going to this place called Red, and it was actually a bookstore that served alcohol and had food. Now, I think that is a great idea. And those are one of those little date places that people be talking about on Twitter. That's a great date idea. You can buy books, whatever, it's a bookstore, but they had a full bar, a full restaurant, little cafe area that served dinner and treats and pastries. But they made what is not my new favorite drink, the Campari Red. If y'all don't know what Campari is, I didn't until I went to Italy. It's like a grapefruity spirit of sorts, and it is so good. It's nice and like bitter, but somehow also like juicy. It tasted like kind of like a grapefruit. It was delicious. Very funny story about that place too. Apparently American drinks like Jack and Cokes are not big over there. So John ordered one. You know, after a while you get really kind of like homesick for things you're familiar with. He ordered Jack and Coke. And y'all would have thought John just made this fucking drink up. They were just both like, because it was two bartenders, they were just like, and John was like, a Jack Daniels and a Coca-Cola, and they were speaking to each other in Italian, and then this guy said the phrase customizo and made a really ugly face that John was customizing a drink, which we, think is just a standard drink, and almost made it with honey Jack, but they didn't. So he put like a huge glass, like two of these, all the way up to the top ice, all the way up to the top Jack Daniels, and then handed John a Coca-Cola. Because he didn't know. He only paid $8 and that was the strongest fucking drink ever. Well, Ivan and Frank's. Best meal I've ever had. The first time we went, it was just like a very random, this place is open because they do a break in the day.
Yeah, like what are those called? Like
siesta, I guess, is the equivalent to it. So during the middle of the day, it will be open from like 8 in the morning to like 12 and then reopen at 3. Luckily, my body never got adjusted to the time, so I'd be waking up at 3 p.m. and be like, or like 2, be like, oh shit, nothing's closed. And so it worked out. But we went, and first of all, when you go to the restaurant, you sit down, they give you a bottle or a glass of Prosecco. Because at first I'm like, I didn't know this. No, it's like free. So I was like, oh, tight. And I had the best cacio e pepe. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. It's Italian for cheese. It's a pasta.
Maybe it's ciao pepe?
Ciao e pepe? Formaggio e pepe. It's cheese. It's pasta with cheese and pepper, and it's so simple but amazing. It's honestly my go-to meal when I ain't got no money. John likes it. I love it. One time I made it with too much pepper and I was almost through up. I was tear. John came home late, crying. He's like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "There's a lot of pepper in this pasta." I had no money. But he had carbonara, which I never want to make carbonara again because I thought my carbonara was good. That shit bang. Okay. Amazing service, very sweet. So we decided to go there again for Valentine's Day. Made a reservation last minute. I know I had some really bad microaggressions and bad experiences in Italy, but when we came back to the restaurant, our waiter like shook John's hand because he remembered him. And I was like, oh, nice. We had the manager, what we're assuming is the manager, because everyone else was like in waiter clothes. He was in a suit for our waiter, which was cool. Again, we sat down, they gave us a glass of Prosecco, but it was pink this time, so it was like rosé. Free caprese salad. And normally I'd be the first to admit, I hate tomatoes. I love tomato sauce, hate tomatoes. They gave us a free one. When I said that shit banged. Okay. Their bread was delicious. The best olive oil you'll ever have. I should have fucking brought it back.
You should have.
I was just very over it by this point in time. I know, okay. It was hard. And then I got a lobster pasta. John doesn't eat shellfish, he can't, he's allergic. But that don't mean I'm allergic. So I was like, okay, it's Valentine's Day, I'm gonna get lobster pasta. If you go to a restaurant and order seafood pasta, you get, it's like real small portions. I know y'all can't see that. That's a whole fucking lobster.
She'll probably send it to you. You can.
That's a whole lobster. And you know how much that pasta was? $20. That's it, $20. Now, if I go somewhere, what's a seafood place? Like Detroit Seafood Market, that pasta
that's
easily
easily
$30,
like
$40.
$40 at least.
$40?
Probably.
That pasta was $20. And I was just like, because they brought out like the shell crackers first. I said, what's this for? What you fucking... I was silent the whole meal. Because what I gotta talk for? I had a lobster. And then John ordered carbonara again. It was good. I mean, when it's good, it's good. Whatever. And then he got beef tartare. Now, I used to not like beef tartare. But then Selden like kind of changed my mind. Girl, when they brought this beef tartare out, first of all, we were wondering where his stuff was. We're like, all right, well, it was kind of towards the end of the meal. When the waiter, we were like, oh, hey, they didn't bring us beef tartare. He's like, oh, let me know when you want it. And we're like, no. So I'm saying something about it. Do you know they made this fucking beef tartare tableside? Tableside. They brought out like a little, thing of beef. There was capers, sardines on it. I can't remember. I like them both, so I was like, oh, they enjoy sardines. Capers, mustard, and like eggs. So I don't like eggs, but whatever. Girl, when I say this nigga made it, that's like cooking. It was so amazing that I felt ghetto as hell. I was like, and it really looks like a wad of spit, so it's not really a cute picture. But when I say that was good, doesn't look like a.
Oh yeah, it looks like chewed up food that was formed into a ball.
It's not cute,
But
life changing.
seems like a lot of things that aren't cute are the best. That's what you learn.
Even on snacks, we can't take pictures of
Listen, everything
thing.
is not photographic. It's just not, I can't have things looking like that plate. I have a whole block.
Come on, girl, come on. I can't even use parsley anymore.
Listen, y'all not about to shame me out of using parsley.
I don't
I
like
use
parsley.
fresh ass parsley when I feel like it.
No, some people go overboard. They throw it.
They do. They sprinkle it with the dried, but
Anyway, yeah. So I mean, and the crazy thing, all that food. So we had half a bottle of wine too, and Alicia thought it was funny how I said. I said, oh yeah, I had a bottle of Chianti, and she's like, I was like, yeah, that's how I say it. I'm from New York. It's Chianti. What? So we had a bottle of wine, beef tartare, the lobster pasta, crazy salad, glass of wine, and the carbonara. $75. I did not. It was so cheap. I didn't think it was our bill.
Detroit restaurants could never.
Oh my god! I was just like, exactly, Tyson. Exactly. I was shocked to the point where I had to have him say everything out loud because I didn't think that was us. They had the sweetest service, the nicest people, spoke English to accompany me, brought us the English menu because we weren't about to suffer through this. I swear to God, Ivan and Frank, loved them, so sweet, so nice. Told us to come back whenever we're in Italy, and we're like, we'll never be back in Italy. But thank you. Oh, so great. Damn, now I'm thinking about that pasta. Well, sad.
Traveling?
You know, it's funny. This trip really made me not want to go anywhere. It really killed me. But actually, I plan on going to New York for Christmas, so I'm excited about that. And John wants to go to Montreal for his birthday. I guess it's a big shopping thing. Food. It's funny he can talk to these, but he's choosing to whisper it.
It's not even whispering.
Food and shopping.
Food and shopping. Apparently, Montreal is a big like menswear. And it's real cheap. It's like kind of cheap out there too. Like their Airbnbs aren't expensive. So, where you want to go next?
Me?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Who else am I talking to?
I don't know. It's weird. Where do I want to go next? I am thinking either Seattle
Okay.
or
John said it too. He wants y'all to know that he said that too.
yeah, definitely want to go to Seattle because that food out there, that seafood,
Yeah.
that cool.
You should go to that. Is it the fish market? Pike's Niker, where they throw the fish at you?
Mm-hmm.
Girl, that would fucking knock my teeth out. Fish.
Just show that every
Can you imagine it knocking a wig off?
I don't know if I want
Knocking the wig right off?
I don't know if I want
Smooth
fish thrown
off.
at me, you know.
Seattle or else?
Where else? I'm definitely going back to New York for Afropunk.
You dressing up?
Yeah, of course.
Of course, it's a theme. You know me, themes. But no, where else? I don't really know. I guess wherever else comes up, I'm kind of down to go wherever. So wherever the fuck is out of Michigan. Outside of Michigan is where I want to be.
Yeah. I want to go to Palm Springs.
Ooh.
Or Key West.
That would be
I want to
cool.
go somewhere warm. I've never been on a vacation anywhere warm.
Yeah, I would like to go back someplace warm.
I've never even been to
Preferably-
Miami.
Miami's fun. I like Miami.
It seems too much for me.
I want to go back to Miami or go to Vegas. I've never been to Vegas.
My dad lives there. Oh, I lied. I've been to Vegas. My dad lives out there.
Oh, we should go.
Snacks on the road.
Snacks in another city.
That's what we call it. Snacks in another city.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like that better.
So, tell us about where you travel. Where is your favorite food city?
Yeah. Where do you like to eat when you get outside of this hellhole? Granted that you live inside of it, and you know wherever else you are.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Comments. Thanks, guys.